Hi, you guys? I'm back. And today I'm trying the Doritos Flaming Hot Nachos. No, it's not Nacho Wednesdays, but you get the point. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, sorry for that. There we go. I have the Flaming Hot Nachos at the bottom. I have some grilled chicken on here, as well as some ground beef, some tomatoes, some scallions, some purple onions, as well as some queso, medium spice, some sharp cheddar cheese, some lettuce at the bottom, somewhere down there in that mountain, and I have the Coca-Cola that I'll be drinking on. I do have to have my sour cream, and it may get like a little sloppy. Sorry, guys. Sour cream. Excuse me. This is like really irritating me. There we go. As well as I have some guacamole, medium salsa. You can't see, but there we go. Guacamole. And then I have some mild sauce over here, as well as some other drinks on the side. Without further ado, let's get into it. How you guys doing today? Today started off pretty good with the weather. Now it looked like, well, it is drizzling outside, but there's some bipolar weather. It really is. Bipolar, it's its name. I put that thing on the top. Guys, this is my second run of doing this video. I did it before that I supposed to been uploaded. To me, an epic fail. It had something the first part of it, it was good, and then I accidentally adjusted the volume in the middle of me filming, right? That's what happened. And it just went bad from there. You could barely hear me. My daughter was telling me like some little tricks that I can try to save the video, but I don't know. Oh, and it's the mild Taco Bell sauce, if you guys can see it. Yep. How are you guys doing today? I missed you guys. Surely the heck did. I surely did. I missed my family. Alright. What are you guys eating on with me? I'll say some of that. But I won't. And if you hear some little feet, you guys already know that's Harmony. And if you hear somebody barking, you already know that's Hercules. So, yeah. Sorry for the mess in advance, but if you guys don't like all the smacking and the burping, I'm sorry. In advance. I'm truly sorry. Hopefully you guys can hear me out there and the volume is better this time. I can save it. Edit it and do what I have to do. to upload it. Can't lose my teeth. Oh, forgot to say, I also put jalapeno peppers in here. They somewhere in here. But the lettuce, the jalapeno peppers, yeah, child. I don't even worry about it. It's hidden. It's somewhere in that mountain. Yeah, she hiding. That's good. I haven't eaten all day, so this is super duper late lunch. Yeah. Dinner for me. The spice snuck up there. That is good. All my chips hiding and stuff. Get your butt down here. How has your day been going? I hope all is well. I really, really do. I'm not trying to be cute. Can't eat with a fork. Guys, I did have something to talk to you about. It was I was watching an episode on YouTube. Her name is Tori, but I think her channel name is YSMI TV, something like that. And she was reacting to another young lady, another young successful YouTuber that was battling depression, but she overcame it. She was doing like a reaction type video to it. Woo! Excuse me. She was doing a reaction video to the young lady talking about depression. Depression, most people say it's a mind state. It has more to do than that. It really do. People just don't understand unless you've been there. And I don't like to, I go to church, first of all. I am a Christian. Everybody falls short, but I am a Christian. And I do go to a wonderful church. Shout out to my church. I love you guys. But my previous churches that I attend, one of the pastors was saying, you know, don't claim stuff. Don't give, like, negative energy the time of the day. You know, you're supposed to rebuke it and all that good stuff like that. And just continue to walk by faith and everything gonna be all right. But the other young lady, not Tori, she was saying that all it takes is just a hug, which it can go a long way. How you doing? I miss you. Do you need anything? Do you want anything? Let's go out to eat. And if you can't afford it, how about you come over to my place or I'll come to your place and let me cook for you? You know, just small things like that. Count. Be that shoulder so that person can lean on you. So if they ever need to cry, they know they always have that shoulder, but you provided for them so they can release it. It's better to release it than to keep it in. But I thought that was really good. The young lady admitting it, you know, seeing that she do have an issue, or she had an issue, and she found another avenue to take than to, you know, harm herself or anybody else. She being positive about the situation, which is a blessing. But everybody might not be as strong as she is. So, you guys may heard me say a few times, you know, God rest my mom, so I lost my mom. This year will be 2 years. Time has flown by very fast. Guys, I am eating. You see the big old hole back there? So I turn it this way. I don't want to see what I'm doing. I turn it back. But yeah, I lost my mom almost 2 years ago. God called her home because she was needed in heaven, but she was also too needed here on earth for all her kids and the grandkids, and then her great-grands. Yeah. She was needed here too, but he had a bigger, excuse me, he had a bigger plan for her. Yeah, so. When that happened, this is a personal story, but it's my story that I can share. So if my other siblings don't want to share their part of the story, that's fine. But I'm not going to go in too much details. I'll just tell what I can because it's still fresh and still new. But the reason why I'm saying I'm telling this story is because I'm relating to what Tori was talking about doing a reaction video to that girl. I won't say that I was depressed. I don't want to claim it. I'll say I was sad. I was very, very sad. I was mad. I was upset. I was heartbroken. I was hurt. My emotions was like off the chain. It was like everywhere. And just how we look at our children, like, you can't control yourself. Dude, you can't control your emotions. When something tragic happens like that, it's like your heart got ripped out of your chest. And that's my first true love is my mom. My best friend is my mom. Even though, that lady knows she can put a hurting on you when she beats you when you're young. But it was all for my good, because I wasn't a saint. I was a little bad girl, if you will. Not too bad, but bad enough that she had to put them paws on me. But when that happened, I can now, almost 2 years later, admit that I probably had a slight case of depression. Yeah. She had passed away that day. How can I explain it without saying too much? I had this big old training that I had to go to. It was like mandatory. It's like, if you don't be there, you're going to lose your job type thing. So we had to do this mandatory training. And I know when they got the phone call, when I called them, they're like, what? She's just trying to get out the training, because she said she wasn't going to come to the training anyway. She didn't want to be up there to the training. But no, that wasn't all. It was the truth. And the director, the assistant director, one of the trainers, some fellow co-workers. Everybody came by. Everybody showed love. Yeah. And my nephew, he was at the time living 3 hours away. He just like dropped what he was doing and he was out. Because that's his grandma. And he was out and he came and everything like that. But what I'm getting at, instead of like going into like details, it's okay to ask for help. And I didn't want to be in that mind state again. No, I'm not on medicine or anything like that, but I do go to therapy. I will admit that. I do go to therapy so I can talk it out, because this is a lot for me without crying. And I normally, like the song TLC, Don't Go Chasing Waterfall, I was a waterfall. Anytime I see anything sad, or me and my siblings begin to reminisce about my niece them, and we sharing like old photos and all that stuff so everybody can still be in the loop and be connected with her. It was a hot mess. Hot mess. But I'm better. I'm better. Take it day by day. And just having that person that I can go to and talk to, which is the therapist. I could vent, I could yell, I could scream, I could cry. If I want to fall out, be a big old baby, I can do that too. And that's what you need when you are in a dark space. No, I never thought about harming myself, ever. But it's just, I just couldn't take it. And the only way I came out of it was I had to find the power and the will to live. Not for me. Because at that moment, I didn't care two flying freaks about myself. I had to live to survive for my daughters. They need me. Do I want them to go through the same thing that I'm going through right now with losing my mother, their grandmother? Heck no, because it's hurtful. So I know I talked to my sister a lot about, one of my sisters, I talked to her a lot about our mom, as well as the baby boy. We talk a lot. Excuse me, about our mom. And we try to find humor. We don't always talk about like the sad moments or leading up to that point. No, we try to stay away from that because it would just bring back more heartache. And all of us had it bad. All our siblings, we shared our grief in our own way. All of us, we shared our grief in our own way. But just not saying that my grief is greater than somebody else's. Never saying that. So don't even put that in the category. That is a no way, hell to the no, no. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, my mom loved all her kids. But then, of course, when you're the baby, I'm the baby girl. Then I have a baby brother. My baby brother, he was heading down the road of destruction. Like really, really bad, when he found out my mom passed. He wasn't too good. So I had to try to be a big sister, as well as still be a mother and a wife and a friend, a co-worker, employee, everything. I had to try to find a will somewhere within me to make it. And not only if something happened to me, will my kids suffer, but my brother and my other siblings too, but my baby brother, because we're close, he would have suffered too. And he didn't need that back to back like that, because he wouldn't probably be here. So he did not need that. So I didn't want to cause more pain to my brother as well as my children. And if you go back on some of my other videos, how I told you guys that my mom probably loved my husband more than she loved me. She treated him better than me. Even if he could be in the wrong, but he explained himself, it's okay. But then it's me, you know better. I'm like, really? I'm your child, not him. But it was cute that they had a bond, a friendship of mother and son, excuse me. That they had that bond, that he can go to her and talk to her about anything. And she'll listen, she'll give advice, she will help out the best way she know how. She never said no. But yeah, I would admit that I was in that sad state of mind that I didn't want to hear noise, if you will. So, don't like drinking, but I picked up alcohol and I drunk during like maybe the first 3 days, like straight, go to sleep. My kids was taken care of, so don't come for me. They was with, you know, some of my coworkers, my friends and everything like that. And I just couldn't get myself together. But then maybe like the second or the third day, I want to say, I just called on the sweet name of Jesus and just asked for all his help. Just pour it off. Pour it all on me. Just like you make it rain. Just pour everything you got on me to help me come out of this, because I have to be here for my children. And I didn't know who I was becoming. I was not myself. And I know my mom would have been very disappointed and sad. So I had to look at like the bigger picture, not only my kids, but my husband. Sorry guys, I'm back. But like I was saying, I had to get myself together, get my act together, because of my husband and my children and my siblings and my nieces and nephews, so forth and etc., that may need me in the long run. So I had to get myself together and get some act right. And then I just felt, after I got my act right and I started going back to work and everything like that, oh my gosh, like, people do try to be nice, but for me, I don't like it when they say, sorry for your loss, because this is not real. Not yet. It didn't settle and sit in yet, but then I just become a bag of tears again. Then I started having like really, really bad anxiety attacks, to the point I know I'm breathing, but it feels like I'm not, and I'm hyperventilating, breathing hard, feel like my heart is gonna just bounce out my chest, and just can't get myself together, because I just keep replaying it over and over in my head, and it just was eating me up slowly. So that's when when I start feeling that panic attack, which I never felt it before, that's when I really knew something was wrong, and I reached out to the therapist, and they booked me an appointment. I had to suffer and wait till my appointment, and then when I went in there, they was like, yeah, that's what that is. When something traumatic, big happened to you in your life, in a way that it did for me and mine, it will cause a panic attack. So then I start asking questions. Am I depressed? Or, this, that, and the other. No, I don't feel helpless. I do feel lonely because she was my best friend. So I do feel lost sometimes without her. But I can get into bed and go to sleep. I can jump out the bed and, get up and go to work. But still, all day long, I keep playing in my head, the way that it happened, playing in my head. And they was like, no, you're not depressed. You're just going through a traumatic moment or event in your life. Just like some of the people like in Afghanistan that suffer from certain stuff. Well, she was like, you suffering from your own things because of the situation and the way that it played out and it happened. And I was like, okay, good. You're giving me some type of reassurance that this won't last forever. She's like, no, heck no, it's not. You're going to be okay. And we began to work together, and she allowed me to come as long as I want. So when I start feeling anxious, and it come around the holiday times or a birthday or stuff like that, I start getting like really nervous and all that other stuff. So I pick up the phone and I call her and I come right on in. Sometimes it all depends. She would allow me to come in between her sessions, or she will reschedule her session, or she'll bounce the schedule around just for me. And then she always pick the time that I need and say, well, no, I need this time because if I got work, and then after I get off of work, I got my family life. I got to take care of my kids and everything like that. And so she said, okay, so we do it when you want it. So we did it when I wanted, and everything was good. Everything was really, really good. And I would recommend her to anybody. But some people, again, don't know the seriousness of depression, being sad, or if you ever experience, excuse me guys, or if you guys ever experience anxiety, it is no joke. It's no joke. It's nothing to be made fun of. It's nothing to pick at somebody. It's nothing to bash somebody. It's not a disease. You can't catch it if you give me a hug or give somebody a hug or a high five or, being thoughtful or, a card or anything. You're not going to catch nothing. You can't catch nothing. But I just would like to say, if you see those people that always shine out, shine away, but you know them to have a bubbly spirit, and then all of a sudden, they start to back off and start to not be themselves, I encourage you. Better yet, I challenge you to say some nice things to them, to give them a hug, to give them words of encouragement. Even if you never spoke to them before, but something traumatic happened in their life, like, some people that I work with, they came by and they gave me words of encouragement. So it won't take nothing away from you. I promise you, it won't take nothing away. You don't lose your cool points. You won't mess up the G code, no what you'll be doing is saving a life. Yeah. That is all I have to say on that topic, but I got a few more topics. And then I have, a few more topics. That's all I got to say. But it won't happen today in this video. So if you like this video, please thumbs it up. All the way up. Excuse me. Comment down below subscribe. Oh, matter of fact, while you over there, hit that bell to be notified. Yes. So you are, what? Ready? Huh? No, that's not it. So you are what? Oh, so no, you're going to hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload another video. That's what you meant to say, but I got you, girl. I hear you. I hear you, boy. Yeah. So, guys, until the next time, peace, love. Bye, guys. Love you. Be blessed.